Daylight, my MVVs, welcome.
Olori Ashley allegedly cried, rolling herself on the floor, escalating that Ooni of Ife knows exactly why his wives are not getting pregnant. Yet again, you agree with me that this is not the first time she's saying this. She's been very suspicious of the fact that the reason why these women, they are not getting pregnant right now may be something that the Ooni of Ife is aware and he is not stating. Now, they say the reason why she cried so much and started escalating this yet again was because of the fact that Ooni of Ife publicly announced to Deji of Akure, Ilegishi, Sekinat, and those men who were there, some of this is bodyguards, all those people that are always traveling with him, that Ooni of Ife publicly announced and begged Queen Naomi that he wanted more kids for Queen Naomi, that from Queen Naomi that he wants Tadenikawo to have a serious support system base, and that Tadenikawo is likely to be a king one day, that he does not want Tadenikawo to live alone and not have siblings that are from the same blood with him. And Ooni of Ife made it very clear that this appeal for Queen Naomi to get pregnant again is something that he wants. He wants to see it. He desires it. He wants to carry his own child from Queen Naomi again. And so when this information got to Olori Ashley and other wives, they said they were very, very unhappy about it, because when it comes to other women, they say Oni could care less whether they are pregnant or not. There was a time we heard allegedly that the Oni of Ife had even made mention to his elders that they should not disturb the wives about getting pregnant again. That it's not up to them to decide when his wife get pregnant or not. I do understand that that has a lot to do with, their confidentiality. Like, it's my business with my wife. It's not your business. But then again, the fact that Ashley is crying based on the fact that they said the Ooni of Ife does not really care whether these women get pregnant or not is not his business at all. So because of the his level of carelessness concerning this issue, even when they cry and all of that, Ashley is saying Ooni of Ife knows exactly why he is not getting pregnant, why the wives are not getting pregnant. So what is Ashley insinuating? I'm going to bring it up in another gist, not the gist, because if I want to give you the long history of this tale here, this video will be too long. Anyways, so right now they say Olori actually rolled on the ground and cried. You do remember that this issue of childlessness or not being able to bear a child for the Ooni of Ife was the reason why she thought of bringing in a surrogate mother. And in her mind, the surrogate mother issue was going to stop all her pain, her devastation, and the issue of a child for the Ooni of Ife will no longer be there. Soon as there is a surrogate mother, anytime they might just get pregnant. But unfortunately for her, when she thought about the surrogate mother and brought the girl to the palace, Oni did not welcome it. Nobody welcomed it because, of course, we are all aware that Oni is an African king. He wants to do his things an African way. They don't believe in using some kind of technology to get a woman pregnant and all of that. He doesn't want it, and he didn't want it. He did not hide it. He didn't embrace it. And the family too did not even like that idea at all. They did this, did that, and that woman left. But unfortunately, it happened that everything Ashley thought he knew about that arrangement was not what she knew, that they actually wanted the Ooni of Ife. The surrogate mother self wanted to be close to the Ooni of Ife. The surrogate mother wanted to get married to the Ooni of Ife. It was Ashley's godmother then, okay? Supposed godmother in the UK who was pushing the granddaughter to the Ooni of Ife through Ashley without Ashley knowing. And so this thing with, when Ashley found out, we heard how disappointed she was allegedly. So this thing with, having to bear children for the Ooni of Ife is not something that is new. It's something that Ashley had always wanted, because you and I agree with me that even though we know the circumstances surrounding their marriage, we also know that Ashley happens to be one woman that really loves and honors the Ooni of Ife. Of all of these women that are in the palace now, I used to think that Ashley is one of the ones that may truly, truly care about the Ooni of Ife. But later we are beginning to see as event unfolds, that Dr. Elizabeth may actually really care about the Ooni of Ife, because I really believe that Dr. Elizabeth is very wealthy, very beautiful, very educated. I believe that if Dr. Elizabeth does not care about the Ooni of Ife, Dr. Elizabeth will not have any reason trying to reunite Queen Naomi and the Ooni of Ife, because I believe that it's only a person who loves you genuinely that will want to reunite you with your offspring. And I know that the reason why Dr. Elizabeth is doing all of this is because of Tade Nikawo, and she wants Ooni of Ife to be happy. So, now, this thing with childbearing has become an issue to Olori Ashley. So when Ashley heard, and otherwise not just Ashley, they heard that what Oni of Ife had said, begging Dejofakure, begging Ilegushi, Sekinat, and all of that to beg Queen Naomi to give him a child, that he wants a child, that he cannot wait to hold his child from Queen Naomi again. They say Ashley was very, very devastated, like she was broken, like that she cried and she was rolling on the ground, that she does not know what to do, that things are not working her way at all. Everything is working against her, that she's married down. She wants a child for her husband. Children are not forthcoming, that somebody is doing something to her. She knows that the owner of Ife knows exactly what he is doing, that the reason why they are not getting pregnant is because the owner of Ife knows exactly what he's doing. That the thing is that the worst part is that the wives are not united, allegedly, that if the women were united, they would have spoken in one voice, that Oni knows what he's doing, that Oni does not want to have children with them, that the reason why they are not getting pregnant is not because they are not capable of getting pregnant. It is something that is coming from the side of the Ooni of Ife. You do know that he is a traditional king. They know how to do all of these things. Even if he does not know, he has all of these, what do you call them, Ifa people all over the place. They say they have so many of them in the palace. And it is even because there are so many that you have some who are just constituting news and stare, and the ones who are just interested in dollar and all of that. That's because there are so many. If only we streamline them and pick the ones who are real from the ones who are not real, I think some of this drama will go. But then again, without digressing further, Ashley is basically saying Oni knows exactly what he's doing. Oni does not want them to have kids for him, and that is why Oni is making sure that kids for him does not happen. Okay, that Oni knows everything that he is doing. Oni is where he wants to be. Oni is not happy that they are there. Even if you tell Oni you're pregnant now, Oni is not always happy, and that is why he will tell you, okay, pregnancy does not hide. So right now, before we had Toby was pregnant. Some people are saying she's not. We don't know, but let's see how it falls. Like Oni said, pregnancy does not hide. But right now, they said this has devastated Ashley so much. I'm going to bring you more update. I appreciate you so much. Thank